like my good ensemble experience because our orchestra at school had like one cello in it. So like playing with that, like that was when I went there. It was like all these MSNs and we were kids. I was like, whoa, I'm not my feet. That was a big.
We all need that.
Yeah, we do.
Those experiences.
I was like, man, I'm a two player for a few seconds. I go to my first rehearsal and I was like, I have literally been working with you. And it was a good learning experience for sure. And then our first piece was like our first concert, like the big piece on it was like all
right, guys. You guys ready? We're on. Here we go.
Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. It is so exciting to be here, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes it felt like we almost wouldn't make it, but we did. We did. We made it, and today is a wonderful day to celebrate. So welcome, everyone, to our 2022 Aurora University Commencement Ceremony for advanced degree recipients. Today, we gather to applaud their achievements. They are our children, our brothers and sisters, our mothers and fathers, our best friends, our soulmates. We surround them in a spirit of thanksgiving. Our gratitude is rooted in an understanding that such moments are not available everywhere in our world. And we are grateful especially for the privileges afforded to us as Americans to gather, to learn, to express ourselves, to worship, to celebrate our democracy. As we begin this ceremony, I want to thank all who make this possible, all who serve, protect, and defend. Our national anthem this afternoon will be performed by Michaela Dukes, class of 2022. Please rise as you are able for the Star-Spangled Banner and remain standing for the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing as you are able for the invocation. God of mercy and grace, we come before you today grateful for this celebration and for each of our graduates. We thank you for your faithfulness to them during the challenges of the last 4 years. They have overcome many adversities, and for that we are grateful. We thank you for those who have sacrificed much to make this day possible, families who have given their support, love, and guidance, along with coaches, teachers, and others who have guided on the path of discovery through learning. Thank you for those who have kept us safe, cared for those who have been ill, and comforted those who have struggled, for they have given of themselves time and time again. We thank you for those generations behind us whose lives paved the roads that we have traveled. May we follow in their footsteps and inspire others in the same way. We lift up this ceremony to you and ask that you bless our time here, just as you have blessed us during our journey together. We ask these things in your holy name. Amen. Please be seated.
I'll let you in on a secret. We have a box behind me. Some of us will stand on it, and some of us won't. It all depends on how well your eyes work. And for me, it's easier to be closer to the script. You'll be happy about that. So today, we gather to celebrate. We come together to give recognition to those of you who worked so hard during a most unusual and difficult time to continue to pursue your goals. At AU, we know that learning is truly transformative. It will change your life, and through you, the lives of those around you. And so, as we send you forth at the end of this ceremony, we will do so with high expectations. Thomas Jefferson once described the purpose of higher education as creating a knowing mind and an honest heart. I am hopeful that your time at Aurora University has touched both your mind and your heart. We have been tested in ways we might not have imagined, and yet, one at a time and together, we've found the strength to persevere. You discovered within yourself determination to keep moving forward, to realize the ambitious goals that you have set for yourself. I'm honored to congratulate you on behalf of the faculty and staff of Aurora University. We are proud of you. We know that you carry deep inside the power to change the world for the better. AU is governed by a volunteer board of trustees. Although the faculty and staff serve for a time, it is our board that preserves the mission and the values and the vision over time. Chris Johns joined the Board of Trustees in 2007 and serves currently as chair. She holds a bachelor's degree in education from the University of Illinois. She is the daughter of an Aurora College alum who also served on the Board of Trustees. Her son and her daughter-in-law are AU grads. Today, Chris brings greetings in behalf of her colleagues on the Board of Trustees.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Aurora University Board of Trustees, I want to express to you our deep admiration for your personal commitment to excellence. You are here today because of your perseverance and self-discipline in completing this important milestone, an advanced degree. I applaud you and I'm so very proud of each of you. Congratulations. You are a scholar. You are a scholar ready to use your knowledge and experience to advance the world we live in. Many of you came to Aurora University with professional experience. And now, as you leave with an advanced degree, I challenge you to take a leadership role in your profession and in your community. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, only 13% of U.S. citizens hold an advanced degree. You are unique, not only in your education, but also in your talents, in your passions, and in your circle of influence. The world needs your knowledge, your analytical skills, and your experience, as does your profession, and also the community where you live. Your family and your friends will benefit from what you uniquely have to offer. Winston Churchill reminded us that we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So I encourage you to reap the benefits of giving generously of your time, your expertise, your financial means, insight, experiences, and your advice to others. 10 years from now, you will most likely not remember who spoke or what was said, but I'm certain that you remember how you feel today. Proud for this milestone accomplishment, excited for the opportunities that lay ahead, thankful for the people who helped you along the way. Congratulations.
This afternoon, Michaela Dukes will also share with us a poetry selection.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other, just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had really warned them about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Michaela, thank you. That is one of my favorite poems, but thanks to you this afternoon, I think about it a little differently. Thank you. From time to time, colleges and universities select someone to receive an honorary degree. Those selections are thoughtful and careful and meaningful. This afternoon, we are honored to celebrate the life and career of a truly remarkable leader, not just in the business community, but in the community as a whole. I invite Tom Cross, Executive Director of the Institute for Collaboration, and Andrew Prohl, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to escort Richard Price to the podium for conferral of an honorary degree.
Right here. Well, good afternoon, and congratulations to you as graduates, and welcome to family, graduates, staff, board members, and friends. It's a pleasure to be with you on campus today and to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. Aurora University has a strong tradition of collaboration and innovation. Working with community and corporate leaders, we have designed and implemented creative solutions to complex educational and social problems at the local, state, and national level. Our honorary degree recipient this afternoon, Richard Price, is an extraordinary example of leadership, and we are honored to call him a partner. I've known Richard Price for a number of years, and he is an incredibly successful corporate leader in the city of Chicago and beyond. But what I really admire about Richard and like and love about Richard Price makes me think about a quote from Robert Kennedy. He said this many times in his life. Some men see things as they are and say, why? I dream things that never were and say, why not? That's Richard Price. He is full of compassion and empathy, and when he sees people struggling in their everyday lives and the challenges they have, he wants to find a way to make their lives better. And he knows that he has the ability to do that from that corporate role as CEO and president of Mesero, and he doesn't take that role lightly. And he lives to make people's lives better. And I guess when I think about what we're going through as a country today and as a society, maybe we all need to do a better job of asking why not? And can we do better things for the people of our country, at our university, and our city, and our state? Richard is the chairman and chief executive officer of Mesero, an independent, employee-owned financial services firm based in Chicago. His commitment to community and to making a difference includes an appointment to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum Council by President Obama, and to the Cook County Economic Advisory Council by Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle. He also serves on the Board of Directors of Northwestern Memorial Foundation, Navy Pier, Metropolitan Family Services, and the Big Shoulders Fund. He's the chair of the NORA Project Leadership Council, a member of the Board of Regents for Mercy Home for Boys and Girls, and sits on the Board of Trustees for Ravinia Festival Association. Pretty much does it all. In 2021, Richard was honored for his commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion as the recipient of the Daniel Burnham Award for Distinguished Leadership presented by the Chicagoland Chamber of Commerce to honor prominent business leaders who advance Chicago's business climate and make significant civic contributions. As an extension of his belief in the importance of creating inclusive communities, Richard is actively engaged in promoting and supporting AU's Pathway program for college-capable students on the autism spectrum. In addition to an investment in the program personally and through Mesero, Richard is introducing AU and this important program to corporate and civic leaders. We are extraordinarily grateful for his commitment to our students and to Aurora University. Through his partnerships with numerous organizations, including AU, he truly embodies engaged leadership and service to others, and without question exemplifies the Aurora University core value of citizenship. In recognition of his dedication to the community, his work to ensure access to quality educational opportunities for all, and his commitment to citizenship through his tireless efforts to meet the needs of others, the Board of Trustees of Aurora University, with the enthusiastic support of the faculty and administration, is proud to bestow upon Richard S. Price the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa on this 8th day of May 2022.
Richard, we are humbled by your friendship. You honor us by allowing us to honor you. And so by the authority vested in me as the 13th president of Aurora University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and I grant to you all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Price.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sharp.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Richard, you're going to do this. Here we go.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, Richard. Thank you. Got my comments right here. Well, thank you very, very much. In listening to people talk about me, I often wonder who is that person they're talking about, because I don't really think of myself that way. And my wife, Linda, who is here today, thankfully, to join me, is the person that always keeps me grounded. She has mentioned on numerous occasions as I prepare for things that I need to speak about, not in front of a group like this, but other people in the community. She also reminds me that, look, it doesn't matter what you say, you're not that important and nobody cares. So here I am. I have a fairly dry sense of humor, so feel free to express yourself as you go through this. And I want to thank Tom for leading me here to Aurora University. Tom and I have been friends, as he mentioned, for a long, long time. We share a lot of causes together, and we certainly share our views on what needs to be done in the community and for humanity, generally. But I don't think that he has done something that's been more important for me personally than to introduce me to the Pathways program at Aurora University. So I thank you for that, Tom. Congratulations, graduates. There's such an energy here today, and there should be, because you've accomplished so much, and certainly more to do. And as you've heard from the speakers already, you do have a responsibility that comes with this. And I think what I'm going to talk about a little bit today is the things that I learned along the way, Some of the things my parents gave me advice on when I was much younger, and I kind of said, I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see how that all comes out. I think that after living, my life the way I have, when somebody says, what's the most important thing to you, my response is always the same, and that's to make a difference in somebody else's life. Because that's the opportunity that you have, that I have, that we all have, that other people don't. So it's really critical. So it's great to be here, and I can also remember at your age still being unsure of what my path is going to be. I was ready to take on the world, of course, but at a younger age, you're not exactly sure about exactly where you go and how you want to be there. I never suspected that I would be the chairman and CEO of a financial services firm one day, but I had the advantage of having great mentors in my life and important philosophies that led me to where I am today. My time at Mesro dates back almost 50 years. I joined the firm, it'll be July of this year, as a clerk in our insurance division. I was fortunate to learn then, not just about the insurance business, but also about what it takes to be a good partner, a good leader, and from some people I still regard as most influential in my life in shaping my values, people that are in the business world that really can help out a lot. I remember being so grateful for the influence they had on me that I would like one day to pass on to somebody else, and here I am with the opportunity to do that. It's with those foundations I worked my way up, leading Mrs. Insurance Division at some point, then becoming the president and COO of the firm, and then ultimately the chairman and CEO. In these roles, I really recognize the importance of being fully present in my relationships and my personal responsibility to take care of others. Through my time at Mesro, with each promotion I received, I was always surprised and touched by the amounts of notes, emails, and comments congratulating me on my successes in the firm. I jokingly had them filed in my office in what I refer to as my eulogy file, because I wasn't quite sure what people would say to me at the end, but there was an opportunity to present some things that somebody said to me along the way. And while it was a lighthearted reference in thinking about that, I realized after reading through some of them in preparation for today's discussion that I had an opportunity to impact on how I will be remembered. And I think we all need to think about that even at your age. I hope my legacy will be associated with a few things that I value and advice that I would like to share today. First, being successful in business is important, but making it another opportunity where you can fulfill something by making a difference in other people's lives, that really is more fulfilling than your successes that you're going to have in some of the other parts of your life. I'm fortunate that my role in business led to my opportunities to help others. As a matter of fact, I do believe that it's my duty as a corporate leader to lend support to better our community. So many great leaders in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois feel the same way I do, and I think they do a lot to enhance our community as well. I will always remember the first impactful role I took with a charitable organization. It was in the late 90s, and I was asked to engage with an organization called the Children's Place Association, which is located in Humboldt Park in the city of Chicago. And it served back then families and children that were infected and affected by the AIDS epidemic. So HIV was very prevalent back then, and this was an organization that was very tiny that was trying to make a difference in those people's lives. What the Children's Place needed was help with their funding, and most importantly, raising awareness of their mission. I became fully engaged in helping them thrive, as they did, thanks in great collaboration with so many. A lot of other business leaders in the city, as well as a lot of employees in Mesro, have stepped in to do important work within the organization. It's a very deserving organization, and I think back then, while it was small and struggling, it has really succeeded today. As a matter of fact, here we are all these years later, and Mesro is about to be acknowledged on the 30th anniversary of the organization as an honoree of a corporate organization that has meant so much to them. Along the way, we had to get them added to the state budget because funding was important for them. It was a small part, but an important part of their funding. So we worked with state legislators to introduce them to the mission of the organization, and they got on board and made sure that the organization was in the state budget as it is today. So I'm thankful to my outside business contacts who helped make that a success as well. As I mentioned, that was many years ago. but we're still fully engaged with the organization. And I think that's the feeling that I have about Aurora University in general, and certainly the Pathways program. You have to get engaged and stay engaged. So making an impact, again, on others is important. I want all of you to ask yourself today, how are you going to make a difference? What are you going to do? The university tells you to discover what matters and build your life around it. I couldn't think of more important words to be spoken and followed than those. So ask yourself the question, who can you help? How can you help? What causes are important to you? There's so many ways to make a difference. They can be financial, as we mentioned earlier, lending your time, becoming a mentor. The easiest thing you could do in the charitable world or the community at large is to write a check, whether that's big or small. But the most important thing you can do is to get engaged. Give your time, give your energy, give your knowledge, give your passion. So I think that's important, to pick your passion and then move forward with it. And today is a great day, if you haven't done it already, to choose, decide, or even think about it, about where you're going to go. Another thing that I believe in very strongly is it's important to take care of yourself. May is Mental Health Month. Many of you may know that. But I think taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, now more than ever, is really critical. I think it's been accentuated over the last 2 years of having the pandemic with us, about the things that we've all experienced, the anxieties that we've had, the depression we might have thought about. But I think it's really important for you to think about where you are in your lives and to seek help whenever you can. I've done that many times in my life. I do it today. When I need advice or I need counsel, I reach out and get it. It's really important. I've done it many times, and I will continue to do that. So mental health is sometimes overlooked, and it's really so important. And also, you can be one of the people to seek out people when they need you. Tell people my door is always open, as I do, and then you can really be beneficial in helping them throughout their careers and their lives. I recently saw a message that really struck me well. It was be the reason someone feels seen, heard, and supported. So when you think about that, there's a lot of people that don't know who to turn to, don't know who to ask, don't know who to converse with. You can be that person. But you have to make sure that people know you're willing to do that. It's very important to know that they can come to you and that you will be there for them. And my last piece of advice is treat others as you would want to be treated. We've heard that from our parents growing up, and I don't think that's about being polite, okay? It is, but it goes way beyond that. Everyone's familiar with that because that's the golden rule, and we talk about it in our families all the time. But you're going to interact with a lot of people in your life. You can make a difference. What you say to them, how you listen to them. You'll have the opportunity for people to make a perception of you that is going to be lasting in your lives. We talk about reputation being the most important thing that you can have in your life. That's something you have to work on every day, because a good reputation, I think, is hard to gain. It's very easy to lose. So you need to be mindful of what your actions and your communication is every day, and especially the relationships you have. I'm excited for what's ahead of you, and I wish you much success. And I know that you'll have it. I'm grateful that Tom introduced me to this university, as I mentioned earlier. You've all heard that it aligns so closely with my personal values, and that's why I'm so honored to be here today, to have a few moments of your time and to receive this amazing degree. My path to Aurora was interesting, quick, and a meaningful journey. After learning about the Pathways program and the impact that it will have on college-capable students on the autism spectrum, I was eager to find out more about it and to make sure that it can thrive. I'm personally committed with my wife Linda, as is Mesro corporately, in helping raise awareness for the program and supporting it financially. I also believe strongly in the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion, as Tom had mentioned. The Pathways program is a great example of that. I know that historically, Aurora has made its mission to provide access to education to students who may otherwise have nowhere to turn. And I thank for making higher education a reality for so many. It's no surprise that you are the most diverse campus in Illinois. You are a model for so many other institutions. Thank you for the impact that you're making on your students and the community. The only thing that makes me more proud than accepting this honorary degree is that it's a degree from a university whose mission and values are so exemplary. I'm grateful to have been here, for you to have listened to me, and having a lasting tie to Aurora University. Thank you.
Yesterday, some of our undergraduate Spartans were participating in intercollegiate athletic competition. And so before we begin to award the advanced degrees today, we're looking forward to awarding a few undergraduate degrees. Those were technically conferred yesterday. So today is about a handshake and a diploma.
Justin Gaken. William Jacka III, magna cum laude. Cameron Arno Mitchell, magna cum laude. Mitchell Young, magna cum laude. Matthew Gilday. Philip Gianelli, magna cum laude. Nicholas Momberg, cum laude. And now it's time to award our graduate degrees. Graduates, are you ready? Graduates, you have traveled different roads to a common destination. In a few minutes, we will confer your degrees, read your names, and present your diplomas. In these moments, we will mark the conclusion of one chapter in your lives and the beginning of another. First, however, I invite all of our graduates to stand and join me in applause to thank the faculty, staff, families, and friends who nurtured your passion in learning and helped you to get to this point. Thank you. You can remain standing, please. President Sherrick, I present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, Master of Arts in Special Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Criminal Justice, Master of Science in Exercise Science, Master of Social Work, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Social Work. Each of these candidates has met all academic requirements. All have been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and thus are now eligible to receive their degrees.
Okay, now you know what you're up against. You know that the MSW and DSW folks are going to be very loud. They always are, and the challenge is yours. You're up to this. So when I say your degree, make a friend and yell loud. As the 13th president of Aurora University, I do hereby confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts in Educational Leadership. Nice. Master of Arts in Mathematics Education. Okay, they're still counting. Master of Arts in Special Education. Master of Arts in Teaching. Master of Business Administration. They know who writes the check. Master of Public Administration. Master of Science in Athletic Training. Master of Science in Criminal Justice. Master of Science in Exercise Science. Master of Social Work. Doctor of Education. And Doctor of Social Work. I grant these degrees in accordance with the requirements that you have completed, and I grant to you all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may now switch your tassel, and you also may be seated. Please follow the directions of our marshals, who are in the bright blue robes, and step forward as they direct. And as your name is read, come forward to receive your diploma. Jose Cardenas. Alexandra Erickson. Yesenia Robles. Alexandra Stauber. Bernadette Savenser. Margaret Messenger. Stacy Rosas. Elizabeth Melvin. Brooke Elizabeth Vervate. Mackenzie Gregg. Adam Chun. Isabel Solis. Jocelyn Mendoza. Melanie Daniela Bourgoin. Crystal L. Walker. Arcelia Garay. Tracy Gunther. Lisa Dukanich. Sadeka Latif Ahmad. Brandon Daly. Wanda Denise Turner. Teresa Bruno. Michelle Ryan. Heather Rossi. Julia Stevens. Jennifer Lee Hartman. Alexia Clay. Rachel Reeves Koff. Madeline Osumwitz. Taylor Edmonds. Corey Monahan. Etheridge Thomas. Congratulations. Allison Zanders. Miriam Brito. Cassidy Haley. Erlinda A. De La Torre. Judith Barajas. Janet Gomez. Jennifer Guzman. Julissa Sarabia. Angeles Arianata Cos. Gabriela Alcantara. Angela Gribiner. Rhiannon Gagan. Abreen Maan. Natalie Johanna Cajamarca. Tamika Caldwell. Malcolm Ross. Annette Parzignat. Jennifer Vukovic. Jada Tennille James. Angela Horton. Carmitha E. Wiggum. Tanya Pardunkiankasek. Michelle Garza. Danielle Blocker. Bieta Agnesnica Olor. Shannon McGuire. Caitlin Schultz. Robin Lee Stank. Patrick Garrity. Calissa K. Ponce. Daisy Salgado. Clea Watt. Maribel Dewey. Alexandra Luxinger. Jania Burton. Margot Little. Jessica Melzer. Rachel Lee. Jacqueline Carrasco. Jennifer Lynn Jordan. Jennifer Sims. Amanda Cook. Madeline Gerald. Madeline DeVito. Brooke Lefevre. Megan Meinhardt. Allison Sedat. Diana Medina Oleg. Ray Alberto Arteaga. James Allen Hydoran. Amanda Raquel Martinez. Sanjay Lucas. Andrew Finks. Presley Fisher. Jamie Sullivan. Elena Cunningham. Roberto Hernandez. Peter Mas. Selena Guzman. Jessica Hurtado Rueda. Isabel Favela. Anessa Munoz. Caleb Poffenberger. Gavin Zimbelman. Francesca Ventura. Stephen De La Torrete. Megan Coe. Santiago Medina. Jalen Green. Lord Anthony Grissom. Joshua Boyko. Ashley Battaglia. Stephanie Marie Colzo. Cindy Rodriguez. Monica Vasquez. Michael Knoll. Joe Avitia. Kimberly Hodges. Sean Reyna. Amber Holiday. Nicole Minette. Isabel Fernandez. Bridget Jacob. Josie Vanderveen. Zachary Ritz. Kaylee Lawrence. Kaylee Danielle Kite. Paige Gilson. Christina Jordan. Griselda Chavez. Catherine Erickson. Emily Buckley. Annika Phelps. Taylor Ann Spaziri. Grant Palmer. Taryn Young. Caitlin Jones. Samantha Taylor Harville. Luke Pisek. Oscar Reyes. Zachary Meyer. Kristen Fick. Allie Grimm. Adriana Valle. Tara Constante. Jordan Savage. Kiera Guerrero Gay. Neil Richard Gakutan, Austria. Jeffrey Spagnolo. Louis Secor. Jesse Galeana. Hugo Camacho. Taylor Hilliard. Kaylin Petzer. Chandler Yuri. Kiara D. Russell. Cindy Corso. Jessica Rodriguez. Sofia Caruso. Ruben Reyes. Jocelyn Morquecho. Monica Vega. Jocelyn Perez. Chelsea Baker. Felicia Montesinos. Nicole Finley. Liz Benken. Lindsay Maxwell. Susan E. Howe. Marissa Kelly. Carmen Vivian. Aaron Drish. Michael Tucker. Kirsten Hume. Jeremiah Job. Tahisha Hardaway. Adrienne C. Fleming. Summer Sapphire Reed. Brianna Starr Banks. Travis Edwards. Nicole Pena. Lavina Kitchen. Suzette Rodriguez Stewart. Josephine Belovsky. Laura Scanacci. Alexandra Sawicki. Carolyn Park. Allison Bader. Jessa Marie Casey. Katrina Weber. Emma Wilson. Kathleen Payne. Monica Rios. Suzanne Gehring. Melissa Trout. Allison Tamayo. Farah Kovacic. Abigail Allen. Tabitha Coquines. Alicia Tater. Isabel Sinisco. Priscilla Annette Montez. Marybeth Etheridge Hicks. Tara Tamborski. Caitlin Lopez. Vincent Joseph Biondillo. Marina Connor. Michelle Lemrise Hall. Bridget Sanchez. Elizabeth Kathleen Gerjan. Jessica Butcher. Samantha Berry. Laura John Peterson. Jean Peterson. Donnie Savage. Vanessa Candelario. Jalen Dunbar. Natalia Glisevich. Ellen James. Christy Flournoy Earnshaw. Alexandra Marie Harris. Grace Eileen Fry. Samantha Marino. Lauren Elizabeth Rapp. Imran Isuchi. Brianne Maximovich. Ivana Lapinska. Kaylee Underwood. James Cameron. Christopher Peterson. Liana Lorenzi. Brianna Carlson. Hannah Marie Vander Galian. Callista Manos. Taylor Zimmerman. Colleen Quinn. Lisa Marie Dido. Jacqueline Girolamo. Keisha Green. Katora Alexander. Lawan Baines. Cynthia Hardesty. Erica Barron. Sarah Bathen. Edward Duran. Emmanuel Chides. Robert Martinez Jr. Alex Guillen. Leonel Galvez. Eric Casares. Jeff Zybro. Amber Rose Yergel. Olivia White. Melissa Lopez. Karini Santagata. Catherine Workman. Emily Rubin. Brianna Kesterson. Sarah Niederbach. Michelle Negro. Christina Marie Covelis. Christine Marie Nichols McCoy. Casey Marie Melendi. Sandra Garcia Perez. Carly Lynn French. Erica Nicole Diaz. Deborah Sutton. Grayson Breen. Artisela Mendez. Caitlin Bentel. Hannah William. Alexandra Martinez. Olivia E. Matson. Kiara Fossey. Mariah J. Smith. William Schneemann. Anne Catherine Fox Teitelbaum. Kaylee Junk. Hannah Elizabeth Fargo. Ana Perales. Elizabeth Ann Gonzalo. Hiba Sala. Kevin William Schwank. Lene Dorsey. Renee Wester. Alma Lazaro. Kenneth Haar. Kayla Kopetsky. Bailey Moon. Olivia Grace Summer. Caitlin Turner. Amanda Huffman. Amy Keltner Riddle. Shannon Kennedy. Tally Stafford. Marisela Venegas. Nicoletta Crowley. Megan Timmerin. Peyton Montgomery. Lourdes Estrada. Haley Wiesbrock. Aaron Doherty. Daisy Beltran. Caitlin Morales. Carly Baker. Soledad Rivas. Michael Grimm. Michaela Holt. Samantha Thomas. Guadalupe Hernandez. James Sanders. Tyler Owens. Emma Jean Ruff. Celine Martinez. Julie Galoner. Lydia Maria Sanchez. Alexis Denise Castor. Elizabeth Ibarra. Taryn Brene Davis. Brianna Sims. Michael Finley. Gina Lynn Ernicus. Morgan Torman. Michelle Farlander. Erica Escatel. Daniela Matinola. Carolyn Rodriguez. Sabrina Solani. Kyle Raymond Cook. Madeline Burdick. Brianna Renee Perez. Kira Mullahan. Ishmael Diaz. Joshua Babor. Tyron Bailey. Carly Shedester. Andrew Perez. Michaela Thorne. Donald Adams. Kayla Poyer. Haley McKenzie Banks. Jason Stallman Jr. Preston Tobin. Riley Kopis. Jessica Luptak. Megan Luptak. Kimberly Hall. Allison Ortland. Taylor Doyle. Margaret J. Van Grondel. Melanie Ochoa. Zachary Sullivan. Nicholas Snopek. Anthony Brianti. Jessica Kubatska. Cooper Smith. Mark Geilinger. Rachel Danielle Metcalf. Andrea Nicole de Guzman. Sydney Blaine Bieber. Jennifer Aguilar. Brian Larson. Zachary Taikaki. Joshua Ramiro Alfaro. Angelica Vargas. Viviana Vasquez. Alejandro Torres. Christian Fuentes. Michael Gomez Jr. Javier Adrian Ortiz. Thomas Kovanik. George Alexandru. Luis Campos. Deanna M. Dotson. Jenna Velasek. Elizabeth Stolberg. Sarah Slider. Salvador Morales. Arceli Mendez. First tactile. In recognition of our doctoral graduates' achievements, the university presents them with a diploma and a hood whose colors signify their field of study and the institution granting their degree. Would all graduates earning the Doctorate of Education and Doctorate of Social Work please come forward to receive your diplomas as your names are read. Denise Agemba. Melody Ann Hewitt. Juanita Jimenez. Alex Nathan Kashner. K.C. McCarty. Katie O'Malley Purse. Anthony Sanders. Vicki Catherine Schacht. Shaylon Walker. Nita S. White. Mose Walker, Jr. Congratulations, graduates.
Graduates, a charge is a final assignment, not a bill. Would you please stand? Yesterday afternoon, when we celebrated the undergraduate commencement ceremony, the choir sang an arrangement of a poem written in 1875 by British author William Ernest Henley called Invictus. The author's haunting images reveal the struggles in his own life, a battle with tuberculosis that resulted eventually in the amputation of a leg. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. The words of the poem's next 3 stanzas have inspired many during periods of adversity. During the 27 years that he was jailed in South Africa for opposing the brutal system of apartheid, Nelson Mandela recited that poem by heart over and over again. He found strength and courage, especially in these last 2 lines. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. We won't dwell right now on the theology of the poem. Instead, let's think one more time about its overarching message. The poem is about resilience. It's about finding the inner peace and motivation that pour forth from an invincible spirit. Invictus is an anthem for our own time. We do not control the events around us, as the last years have taught us in such powerful ways, but we do have choices. We have the option of holding our heads high and keeping our eyes focused on the horizon of our dream. We have a choice to reach helping hands to those around us, to care and to be kind. We have the opportunity to learn, to engage in a lifelong search for knowledge, for wisdom, and for truth. You do indeed possess an unconquerable soul. Go in peace. Go in love. Amen. And now will all who are able please stand as we sing the Alma Mater, and then remain standing for the benediction.
Aurora, Aurora, with pride
Please pray with me. Gracious God, in these last few moments of our time together, we lift up the Aurora University class of 2022 and pray these things for them. May they be servant leaders in their fields of study, their communities, neighborhoods, and wherever else you may lead them. May they look back on their time that they have spent here with gratitude and joy. May they represent Aurora University well and continue their journey of discovering what matters, even as they continue to build their lives as lifelong learners. Let it be said of them and of us that they are peacemakers and bridge builders. Hear our prayer, O Lord. Amen.
And now, as the trustees, faculty, and graduates remain standing, would invite the rest of you to be seated for the recessional. Graduates, our world needs you. Godspeed.